In this flyover series, we're going to be exploring the new Bois D Arc Lake. This is a new lake in Bonham, Texas. It's about 16,000 acres, and it just opened like 5 days ago. So this video was shot 2 days after it was open. So we're going to take a look at Pettigrew Creek and Ward Creek in this video. So let's check it out, see what it looks like.
Lake. This is a creek just south of Bullard Creek. It's called Pettigrew. So there's looking towards the dam, and then this is looking back towards the 897 bridge right over there. I think what we'll do is fly over here. There's a cool looking pond, kind of the west bank here. Man, this lake has got a lot of ponds, pond dams, points. It's going to be a good offshore fishing lake. It's really got a lot of juicy stuff on it. So here's a little inlet right here. I'm going to just assume that that's a pond. Got flooded trees, cedar trees. And then I'm going to rotate us down there. Now we're looking back into the creek. There's a good row of cedar trees there. They'll be there forever. I think we've got another 2 foot to go before this lake is full pool. Now we're heading back up into the back end of the creek here. This is just what you'd call a little main lake creek cut. Big row of cedar trees there. Looks like you'll be able to get in behind that. They'll be shallow enough for fish to stage on, it looks like. That pond might be accessible when it's full or flooded. Got a little color water in here. That's me in the upper left-hand corner. So I got coming in. Just a small little main lake creek. You know, main lake cuts like this are great. They're usually out of the predominant winds, so you can fish them. They'll get fished more because they're easier access. Looks like maybe a road bed right there. And then we've got a big shallow flat. So hopefully if any grasses grow, this will be a big shallow flat. Looks like we've got maybe a road bed coming in right there. And then the creek, you can see it here. See the snake? There's brush along it. Winds along, comes in, goes up there kind of to the left of the screen there. So there's some good trees there that'll be shallow and flooded for springtime. Let's go over and check out this. This pond looks really muddy. I don't know if that's part of the... I gotta check. There's those power lines. Those are the power lines that crossed Bullard Creek. And we're just south there. A lot of good shallow cover there. The lake was up. So this pond does not look like it's attached to the lake. So that's not going to be accessible. It's a beautiful country around here. There's Pedigree Creek coming in. I say this one's quick and easy, but now we have historical record of Pedigree Creek. Second day the lake was open. It's a little bit muddy here. I hope this lake, once it gets in, it doesn't keep too much mud. There's a little creek coming out there. There's the main lake. That's all for this one, folks. We'll see you next time. Big bass wishes. Okay.
All right. That was Pettigrew. Now we're going to Ward Creek. It's a bigger creek, so it's a longer video. It's about 13 minutes. Let's see what we got.
Bois D Arc Creek Lake flyover. This is Yoakum Creek right here. And we're going to start our flyover going back into Yoakum. And then we're going to come up into Ward. I like this. This water, from what I've seen so far, is the clearest. So it might not have really muddy big oak grove cluster there. Good tree line with a lot of heavy cover for fish to grow in for years. A good V back here and a well manicured yard. You know what that means for fishing is you can get to the shallow water. Usually when you're fishing a new reservoir or a flooded reservoir, you've got too thick of trees and you can't get your boat to the shallow water. Majority of the times that's where the fish are. So this creek, Yoakum Creek, looks really juicy from the air. Again, this is the second day the lake was open. We're doing our flyovers. It's got really good, you can get to both sides. This guy's got a really nice yard there. Got the creek channel coming in back here in the middle. Comes out into the flat, so you've got some drops. And then brush, flooded brush, very nice. Okay, so we're going to look back out towards the lake. Very nice hayfield. And we're going to go down this shoreline. Looks like we've got a tree line there with cedars. Now those might be oaks. So oaks and cedars. A lot of oaks and cedars here. Got good standing timber in the shallow here. But you can still get to the shoreline there. Good. And the next creek down is Honey Grove, which we look this way. This Ward branch is a big creek. And I have been running this drone pretty hard, so I have half of a battery. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit faster on this video. I'm gonna get it done. We still have good light. And then I'm gonna go fishing for a little bit after we get this video done. And I'm doing this in a series. This is a series of Bois D Arc Lake, opened up April of 2024. Oh, look at this. Whatever this facility is. Oh, it looks like a housing development. Imagine that. They've manicured all this, so if grass comes in, or you can get to shorelines there and fish. Very nice. So over there, that's going to be a huge housing development. Wow. Okay, you're going out, you're looking back towards the dam there, the main lake. We're not going to go over there. We're going to pan over. And there's the main lake point. It's beautiful out. Everything's green. Everything looks manicured right to the lake because the lake just came up, so it flooded into that grass. Looks like there's a pond dam over there that's not gonna get in the lake. Now we're looking back towards the back of the creek here. Big old oak tree. Let's go on down. I don't see any power lines. We can go down a little bit closer. Nice little cut here, out of the wind. Probably be important later on in life. Maybe bed fishing, shallow fishing out of the wind. Good watercolor in here compared to the other creeks that we've done today. Again, this is the Ward Creek side. This is kind of like Wolf Creek on Lake Fork. It's kind of flatter. Got a couple of creeks coming in. The other one is Yoakum. We're looking back. There I am on the left center. Now we're going to look back to the creek. This is a big creek. There's a lot of fishable water on this lake. Very nice. Pretty sure they'll probably have big tournaments going out of here very soon. So it looks like boats are going to be able to spread out. Nice little rounded point there. And drop a comment in if you enjoy this series. Been watching it. I appreciate you. This is just kind of a record of Bois D Arc Creek Lake when it was first flooded. See all the standing timber. I didn't get to open Lake Fork. I didn't get to Lake Fork till 1991, so I didn't get to see all the flooded timber and stuff like this. And you know, back then we didn't have drones and you couldn't video everything. And now the technology is so cool. I can fly over this flooded tree and just see everything. Now, getting back into this little honey hole might be a challenge. Look at that. These fish are really going to have a lot of space to grow and prosper and get big. Bait fish are going to have, but look at this little flat here. That's nice. Okay. Flat there. Looks like there's a little way to wiggle in there. Little creek channel right here. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna fish a little bit this afternoon. And again, you can see where the dead trees are. That's where the water's been up to, so it's drowned those trees. And the fresh trees are a few more of them will die, so that brown tree line will get bigger. Now we're heading into the back of Ward Creek. Got a bridge back there. A lot of timber is going to be in the water right there. Got brush. It looks shallow. There's the creek channel. You can see a little snaking through that brush line. I have found where I'm going to fish this afternoon. That water looks a lot clearer than everything I've seen today. Here's a good backwater.
Fly with caution.
Those look like willow trees.
Fly with caution.
There's a creek. Boy, that looks good. flooded up into the timber there. Really see the creek outline there. Could be some fish in those bushes right there, flipping those. Okay, this pond dam looks too high. That's going to be, looks like the backside of that housing. No, that's not the housing development. Okay, so that pond's not going to be in the lake.
Fly with caution. Fly with caution. Fly with caution.
And there's a bridge.
Fly with caution.
Nice. Okay. There's the bridge. Then you've got a flooded creek behind that. So we're going to scan back out towards the main lake. There's the creek channel. Good looking flat. The water's not too dirty, so that might mean that this creek doesn't flow a lot of mud. All right. Coming back out. Creek channel. Willow trees. Bass love willow trees. Nice. I'm a frogger. I'm going to try to, you can see where the dead trees are here on the right and the new trees. Good flat.
Fly with caution.
Coming down the creek, going back out towards the main lake. This is a big creek. I'm going to go in the middle here. A couple guys fishing. Well, if you've enjoyed these videos, just kind of a historical record of Bois D Arc Creek Lake, hit the like button. Maybe subscribe. I'm an old dude working on a YouTube channel. So here's the kind of the point. There's so much cover. And then this goes back up into Yoakum Creek where we started, right there. Got a lot of good green cover, green water there. A lot of timber. There's looking back out to the main lake. There I am, and I'm coming in for a landing. I've got about 22% left on my battery. So I am about to sign off on this video, and we will see you next time. As always, big bass wishes.
Okay, there we have it. Pettigrew Creek and Ward Creek. Appreciate you flying along with this video. Looking forward to the next one. Until then, big bass wishes.